And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. And towing the slab, John Schreiber. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball two.
That one ripped. Makes the grab, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. At the very bottom, hitting ninth, Paul DeYoung.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. One-two now. That one hammered center field. Back there. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Around second now. Going for three. Cut off. Throw to third. In there safely.
Everything came together for him. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
One down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bell stands at third with one gone in the inning. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's George Springer. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Got him swinging. Here's Matt Chapman. And a pitch.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And the starter for Toronto, Jose Barrios. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Now into the ball game on defense, Alejandro Kirk. He takes over behind the plate.
Now catching.
Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Jaron Duran.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a bunt towards third, and it goes just foul. The next pitch misses. Ball 3. Masataka Yoshida up next. Hard hit, base hit. Oh, great stop. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Missing inside, 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's out to center field. Varsho moving under it, drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He is safe. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Justin Turner.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Line drive, pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Runner from third into score. It's 1-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. Turner leads off first with one away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now batting Tristan Casas. Righty delivers. Swing and a pop-up. Kirk makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Number 25, Dalton Varsho.
The 2-1. Good eye in that spot. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Durant on his way over and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Paul.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right-hander kicks, deals, and another ball. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Hauls it in on the warning track. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Boston, bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. And a 2-1 on the way. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Yeah, and many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to fill. And you know what? He went in there saying he was going to be himself and put up some pretty good numbers.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And here it comes. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's Luis Urias. One down, base is empty. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And now 2-2. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And now Connor Wong. And the pitch. And that one hammered. Hits the fence. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Back here at Fenway, Whit Merrifield up to the plate. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. And it drops in. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Belt. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Schreiber checks over to first, and he's back.
you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Another throw, really keeping him close. Merrifield gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Just missed.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Left-hand batter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now singled and drove in a run his first time through. Schreiber checks over to first, and he's back. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Back up the, that got him. Tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. Runner edges away at second. Check swing, no appeal. Next offering is in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, Casas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Toronto. Still tied, 1-1. Back now at Fenway, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the shortstop, Yu Chang.
Yu Chang.
Next pitch misses, 2-1. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. He circles the bases, his 7th home run of the season. It's 2-1. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The wind of the pitch. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
The 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it on his own, and that is that. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. On to the fourth, digging in, Alejandro Kirk. The pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. His 7th home run of the season. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. 3-2. Payoff pitch on the ground. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Duran quickly gets it back in. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the pitch.
No.
Kevin Biggio waiting for a turn at the plate. Rips one to right. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run. And that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. Urias. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Josh Winkowski gets the call from the pen.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Paul DeYoung. Flied out his first time. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. DeYoung started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. And he deals. Rolled over to third. Devers slings it across. That's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Here's the left fielder, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 2. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Durant under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox 2. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Rafael Devers. The pitch. Foul ball. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Swung on, belted. Springer going back some more. Still going back. It bangs off the wall. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple. Tying runs aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Luis Urias up next for the Red Sox. Struck out looking in his first at bat. On the ground right side. Takes it himself. Inning over. And the Red Sox leave 1. They're down 3-2. Back inside Fenway Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Brandon Belt. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Line drive. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. having a lot more success on the road this season. The 2-1. Fought off foul.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard.
Feeds to second, out there. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And the batter is George Springer. The 1-1. And that one is inside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this one. And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, the third baseman,
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Chapman.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Springer on second. Kirk on at first with 2 down.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next offering is fouled back. Two on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2-2 now. Chop to third. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they still lead at 3-2. New pitcher now for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a
Number
W.
50, Eric Swanson.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Popped in the air, left field. Merrifield hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Not shortstop.
Yu Chang up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game.
Well, you got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Righty delivers. In the air, center field. Varsho makes the catch. 2 down.
Center fielder, number 16.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.